Hi, Saiko Sekinyu from Birunezu Kitchen. This time, we have pumpkin. I'll show you a cooking method that makes pumpkin much more delicious with just a little extra effort. I'll also explain in detail about the nutrition of pumpkin. When you think of pumpkin, I've often heard people say that when they make simmered pumpkin, it falls apart or becomes watery. But with just a very simple preparation, you'll be able to make many more pumpkin recipes after that. If you just remember this, the possibilities for pumpkin recipes are endless. Please watch until the end. Birunezu Kitchen focuses on anti-aging through food. We will continue to share information that will make both your mind and body feel better, so please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Let me talk about the nutrition of pumpkin. Pumpkin is a representative of green and yellow vegetables, with yellow in the flesh and green in the skin. Beta-carotene also causes these colors, and it is rich in vitamins and minerals such as vitamin E, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin C, calcium, iron, and potassium. This vegetable helps with recovery from fatigue, boosts immunity, prevents cancer, and also has benefits for beautiful skin. Pumpkin skin is high in beta-carotene, so despite its roughness, try to include it. I think it's best to just remove the hard parts and eat the rest whole. The beta-carotene and vitamin E in pumpkin are also fat-soluble vitamins. If you eat them together with oil, your body will absorb them better. First, we'll start by prepping the pumpkin. Let's get it ready for cooking. It's convenient for storage, and after that, it's easy to use in various dishes. Actually, steaming it makes it taste the best. Remove the seeds and pulp with a spoon. First, cut the pumpkin into appropriate sizes. Make sure to stabilize the pumpkin while cutting. Chanoha. Pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves. Kacha is pumpkin leaves are pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves, pumpkin leaves, and delicious. Yes, there is just a little bit of water at the bottom of the frying pan. After that, just put the lid on and let it cook thoroughly. Then turn the heat to medium and close the lid. Once you see steam rising inside the frying pan, lower the heat and continue cooking. The frying pan has started bubbling, so reduce the heat from medium to slightly lower and let it steam slowly. If the water runs out completely during cooking, please add a little more. After that, just set a timer and leave it alone. So, while you wait, you can work on something else. Next to the steaming pumpkin, prepare the boiled eggs you'll use later. I boil cold eggs from the fridge for 7 minutes after the water boils, then move them to cold water. I'll take them out now. It depends on the size and firmness of the pumpkin, but while keeping an eye on them, I'll check the tenderness by poking them with a bamboo skewer. It's been about 20 minutes now. The bamboo skewer goes in smoothly. If it seems soft enough, turn off the heat here. There's still a little bit of moisture left at the bottom, but as you can see, it's like this. The pumpkin isn't submerged in water. If you steam it slowly over low heat, the pumpkin will turn out fluffy and delicious, so you can just leave it alone. So please check on it from time to time as it steams. And with that, your super easy steamed pumpkin is done. If you keep it this way, you can use it in many different ways. For the first dish, we'll use the steamed pumpkin from the pan with boiled eggs, cucumber, and canned tuna. I want to make a pumpkin salad similar to potato salad. I'm adding protein-rich ingredients to the nutritious pumpkin. By doing this, it also helps boost your immune system. Also, I'll be using tuna oil together, which is effective for enhancing the flavor and the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. While the pumpkin is still hot, mash it with the back of a fork or something similar. Yes, it's nice and fluffy. The pumpkin isn't watery at all. If you take your time and steam it slowly, even the skin becomes really soft and delicious to eat. You can adjust how much you mash it to your liking. I personally like to leave some chunks of pumpkin for texture. Yes, just like this. This is cucumber. Cut the cucumber in half, then slice it thinly on a diagonal. You can also cut it into rounds if you prefer. The cucumber adds a nice texture. Sprinkle a little salt on them to soften them up. It's fine if you just rub the salt in gently on the cutting board. Yes, and then for the boiled eggs, I'll chop them together on the salty cutting board. They're boiled just right. Yes, I'll also chop the boiled eggs roughly into large pieces. Yes, I'll put the cucumber and all the eggs in together. Yes, this is canned tuna. The flavor and nutrients from the fish have dissolved into this tuna liquid, so add about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. If you're concerned about your diet, please use healthy mayonnaise. And now, pepper. We'll also add some salt, but remember, we've already sprinkled some on the cucumbers. There's also some salt from the tuna, so mix it a little and adjust the seasoning at the end. You know, you can really eat an endless amount of this salad, especially with the cucumbers. The chunky egg filling goes really well with the subtle sweetness of the pumpkin. I think you'll love pumpkin even more after eating this salad. Taste it a little, and if it needs more flavor, add some salt. Since pumpkin is naturally sweet, you don't need to add much salt. That's right. Adjust the taste to your liking with the amount of salt or mayonnaise. Next, let's move on to something that can improve your gut health and is also expected to have a beautifying effect on your skin. Let me introduce a pumpkin salad that tastes like sweet potato. Besides pumpkin, you only need 3 other ingredients. They are almonds, yogurt, and honey. If possible, please use almonds with the skin on. The polyphenols around the almond skins add extra benefits, and the antioxidant effect is even higher. Lactic acid bacteria in yogurt and honey's nutrients also help. Oligosaccharides are also good for your digestive health. Now, let's steam the pumpkin in a frying pan and mash it. See, just like this, it's already soft. If you keep some pumpkin in stock, you can just take out as much as you need. So it's really convenient. You can also freeze it. It's also really useful when making pumpkin soup or croquettes. Yes, please adjust how much you mash it to your liking. And here are the almonds. I'm going to chop them up finely. It's fine to chop them up coarsely like this. You can use them as is, but if you lightly roast them, they'll become even more fragrant. If you put them on some foil and lightly roast them in the toaster, the aroma will stand out even more. It's 3 tablespoons of yogurt, and you can add as much honey as you like. If you like it sweeter, try adding a little more. This time, I'm adding a little less honey, about 2 teaspoons, and just a pinch of salt. This is a secret ingredient. Adding a little salt will bring out the sweetness of the pumpkin, so please try adding a bit. Then add the roasted almonds, gently mix everything together, and it's done. If you have a little leftover pumpkin, you can store it like this. Put it in a storage bag and keep it in the refrigerator, then chop it up when you need it. You can use it in many ways, like as a topping for salads or in soups. It makes cooking pumpkin dishes easier, so please try it. Try using this steamed pumpkin in different ways in a frying pan. Now, I want to try the steamed pumpkin prepared like a potato salad. Excuse me for staying standing. The gentle sweetness of the pumpkin, the crispness of the cucumber, and the springy texture of the egg. The textures complement each other well, and since it has tuna in it, the whole dish is really flavorful, so I think you can enjoy it as a side salad. Nutritional balance is excellent. Next, we have pumpkin prepared like sweet potatoes. Let me give it a try. It has a fragrant aroma of roasted almonds and a refreshing taste. With yogurt and honey, it really feels like a dessert. You can also sprinkle cinnamon powder on top if you like. Both begin by steaming pumpkin in a frying pan, but when you change the ingredients and seasonings, they become completely different dishes, don't they? You can shape the pumpkin potato salad into balls and use them as croquette filling, or you could top them with cheese and grill them too. Sorry, the input text seems garbled or incomplete, so I can't provide an accurate translation. Sorry, the input text is garbled or incomplete, so I can't provide an accurate translation. Pour the brown sugar syrup on top. It's best enjoyed as is. Please try making delicious use of nutritious pumpkin. Thank you for watching until the end. Let's meet again in another video.